Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to Trillionaire, series where we aim to get rich. So this is the next mod pack I'll be playing. Let's dive right in. I made a test world just to make sure it works, but we won't be playing in our test world of course. Let's get rich. Alright, let's pick a seed. Big money. I think there is no special world type, we just use default worlds. Allow cheats on because I'm a dirty cheater, but more realistically because I'm liable to run into bugs. Alright, let's go. A little bit of background info as we load in here. The game ever builds the world. This pack is kind of, it's expert E, I guess. It's described as an expert mode pack by its author, so we'll go with that. With a bit of a twist. At least one of the major focuses of this pack is that we will be buying and selling items. So think Project E or equivalent exchange where you have items have EMC. The items you buy and the items you sell are, a different set of items. We'll get into that shop mechanic a bit more later. I believe this pack also does have Project E in it, so items directly have EMC. Alright, as we load in, it lags a little bit. Well, it lags a lot as we generate the world. We start with about 1,000 books and a sword. How convenient. But I don't like where we spawn because it's very mountainous. And it's hard to build in mountains for me. So I'm going to go look for somewhere easier to live. Ooh, lots of copper. Looks like thermal expansion copper. It does. Oh, and bees. Bees. Those of you that have been watching my Continuum series, if you haven't watched it and you like bees, go watch that. I think I've spent like 12 hours breeding bees in the last week. So with any luck, I will not touch bees in this series. In fact, as far as I know, they're not forced. But all right, let's find a new flat home. I declare this plains here as our new home. It has a double slime island nearby. And otherwise is featureless. So, let's get into the quest book. This quest book has a lot of flavor text in it. I've read through some of it. It's pretty well written flavor text. If you wish to read it, go for it, but I'm not going to read it all out. But yeah, whoever wrote the quest did put a fair amount of effort into the flavor text, so kudos on them. Anyways, this is just introduction stuff. There is a normal mode to the pack, but by default, the pack is meant to be played in this progression mode. So we will be playing in progression mode. All right, first things first, we need wood and dirt, but we have vein miner. So, well, actually, first things first, we set our home so we can teleport back here if needed. But yeah, pack has vein miner, so let's go vein miner. Fall in the hole. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Vein miner the trees. No, I guess we don't need the beehives. But it should, give me the entire tree. Excellent. We have fast leaf decay, all the good stuff. One of the most satisfying things to do with vein miner is to break grass. It uses up a lot of hunger, but you also get rid of a lot of grass. Alright, well, let's see. I got the wood. Let's get some dirt. I kind of want to flatten this out, but there's here, let's it's good. We're just gonna the problem is if I vein mine that, I take got an ender lily. Also used all my food, but it didn't really help flatten anything out, did it? I have to refill this back in. Oh. Anyways, as we continue these quests, we can start selling stuff near the end of chapter 1 here, or what are they called? Beginnings. So let's turn this in. I guess we have to submit these. Does it take the block away from me? I guess it did. All right. Well, that gives us tools, tools, and seeds. And then we need to. Seeds aren't enough. Oh, okay. So no one wants to buy seeds. They want to buy wheat instead. Fair. I need a hoe. Let's see, can we get 4 planks per log? Wow. What a new age concept. Give me 4 planks per log. We do have Tinker's Construct as well. Very good. And, hold on, let's check for the next new age concept. Can we make chests? Dang. My favorite kind of expert mode packs. Packs that actually let you play them. Alright, let me clean up my inventory. While we do have vein miner, it looks like stone is blacklisted. In fact, let's check what all is blacklisted from vein mining. Just stone. Okay. I guess that's fine. Just means if I want cobblestone, I have to actually collect it. So we should be able to vein mine this though. Yeah, because that's not stone. It seems reasonable. Anyways, back on the surface, let's make our hoe and start planting. We need to grow some of that wheat. I don't have a bed yet either, huh? I should have killed some of the sheep around here for wool. Oh well. Can we fart on these plants? They seem to be unaffected by farting. Oh wait? No, I think that was just natural growth. Alright then, I guess I'll spend the night mining because nothing else to do. I did get some coal, so we won't at least we won't have to mine in the dark. And one of the quests gave me a hammer even. Fancy. While we mine, I want to take a second to look at some of the E mods. That's, you know, the larger mods that are part of this pack. I have a list I wrote down here. Let's see. Tinker's Construct, we already saw we have the crafting table from that. It has the plus tick add-on, so that adds a bunch of materials as well. New materials, new traits, etc. Let's see, Ender Isle. It's been a while since I played an Ender Isle pack, and I miss you, Ender Isle. I miss you so much. So, glad to have Ender Isle back. Let's see, random things. The biggest random thing I like is the time in a bottle. So, I love the time in a bottle. Saves so much, well, time. It's just generally speaking, very, very nice convenience mod to have. Let's see, what else? Thermal expansion, thermal, you know, all the thermal mods. And then applied energistics and logistics pipes. So let's take a quick look at the applied energistics recipes. Maybe we can get a sense for how late game they are. Is our channels off by default? I don't see the controller. Do you? Oh no, there it is. It just wasn't shining. Never mind. End steel iridium ore from IC2. So it looks like IC2 is gated a bit. Ooh, Valkyrie transform. I mean, in applied energistics is gated a bit. I don't know if I'll use logistics pipes again. It depends, I guess, partially on implementation. If it has the standard logistics pipes recipes with the logistics programmer that I hate oh so much, unlikely. But anyways, continuing on. Let's see. We have all of the major magic mods on 112. So that's Bombcraft, Britannia, Astral Sorcery, and Blood Magic. So all the big players are here. Actually, additions. Oh, where did I get quartz from? I don't know, the World War. It says Nether in it. And then there's Nuclear Craft and RF Tools and IC2. So those are the ones that have caught my list enough that I wrote them down when I was first perusing the mod list. There's a bunch of other, you know, some smaller mods that I'm sure, oopsies, will play a role, and I just did it. You know, I've only perused the mod. Actually, let's take the marble. Marble's kind of useful when we have Astral Sorcery in the pack. But my hammer's broken, so I can't harvest anymore. All right, well, probably almost morning, right? By the time I'm done climbing my staircase back up, it'll be morning. And let's continue with our quests here. So these quests actually take, almost all of these quests are, like they take the item from you. I hope that doesn't continue as we get later on. Like if a quest asks me to make a machine, it better not take the machine from me. So that gives us a check, which I think we can cash, not leave it on the ground. But I think we can cash this once we have like the shopping machine. We can use that to buy, mostly speaking, raw resources. Looks like I got up here before the sun rose, but there's no mobs, so hopefully I don't get blown up. I did see that there is agricraft in the pack, so I'm curious if these will grow faster or slower. than the vanilla crops. I think if they're just base statted, they're basically the same speed, but also too dark to grow. Aha! Look at me understanding my vanilla mechanics. As day rises, let's smelt some of our resources here. Can I just hold on? Let's make sure I don't have some really easy way to double this right now. There are 6 pages of ways to process. Or can I make a grindstone? Not without a luminous crafting table. Alright, I see no easy way to double it. We're just gonna smelt it. Anyways, I want to make a pair of shears so I can go collect some wool so I can sleep through future nights. And maybe along the way we'll find like the bones of a skeleton that died in the sun. Lucky me, I found some sheep. I also found dark oak wood. This is a roof forest, so I love dark oak wood in the early game when you're collecting it all by hand because the trees grow tall and fat, super easy to harvest, even if you don't have like a lumber axe, although Vein Miner kind of makes up for that. Just give lots of wood in one go. It also legalize to let light through. Anyways, I'm gonna collect some wood, some wool, and I haven't even checked, but I assume the bed has a vanilla recipe. Let's see if we can make that bed. I remember how to make beds. They use planks. This better be how we make a bed. There we go, haha. Alright, so now I can sleep through the night. Nifty. Cool. It also seems like the agricraft crops grow a lot faster than the vanilla ones. Very good. That gives us a watering can, which means we can grow them faster. Now we need a shop, which is very easy to make, and a worm. Oh, I could have gotten worms, huh? I think I do need to go mining again for redstone, though, because I have literally 0 pieces of redstone. Before I go tearing up the overworld, though, to mine, I saw that there's a quest for the mining multi-tool, which lets us get into the mining dimension, which is, if you couldn't guess based on the name, it's intended to be mined. So I think it's just you can, for single player, maybe I'll just live there. You can build, it has to be stone bricks. You can build there, but its purpose is mostly for servers where people mine there, you don't tear up the overworld, and if it gets mined out, you just reset the dimension. Obviously that if anyone lives there, they lose their home, but since I'm the only player here, I could just not reset it. We'll see. There might be some reason not to live there in the future, like, I guess Astral Sorcery comes to mind. Anyways, you build the portal to it, just like you would another portal. I guess, does it have to have its corners filled? Let's find out. I didn't fill in the bottom corners. It does. Wow. They're so strict. And then you write... Oh, nope, just kidding. I guess I've just been doing it wrong. Let me read the quest on how to actually open the portal. To activate the portal, right-click the inside. Is that what I did? Or I just need to do it without an item in my offhand? What's wrong with this portal? This is a valid nether portal, right? 2x3. Wait a second. I don't actually think it's made from stone bricks. I think I have to craft stone bricks with the mining multi-tool. Yeah. And those give us portal frames. And I need 14 of those. I remember how this works. And then we make the portal out of these. And right-click that portal, and we can go in. Nice. How do we make the mining multi-tool if it comes to it? Alright, we can remake these if we need to. Anyways, walk into the portal, hit shift. No? You have to hold shift as you walk into the portal? Oh, come on. Oh, I just wasn't being patient enough. The world was generating. And we get placed here in the mining dimension. So let's bark the portal. In case we want to take it back. I saw a village here, so I'm gonna go raid it. But yeah, it has normal overworld ore generation, except that it's ultra flat, and you can just tear it up. The actual Additions house has a storage crate. Yoink that. It's just a nice large inventory to start us off. This isn't even the actual edition's house, is it? The actual edition's house usually also has some machines in it. Is this it? Yeah, this is the actual edition's house. Unfortunately, you can't actually take most of these machines. If you try to break them, they... Ooh, I mean, it doesn't have any power in it. But if you try to break any of these machines, you don't actually get to pick it up. There, yeah. It was not sturdy enough to be broken. But they have storage crates that I'll gladly yoink. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, he spent like the last 2 minutes slamming that door. As soon as I started recording, he stopped slamming the door. I guess he didn't want me to document it for the world. What are these? Huh, how festive. Alright, these actually retain their inventory, don't they? When broken? So I can take them with me? Nope, I'm about to sit there. He goes again with the door. Just that. And now for the house that has all the good loot. The blacksmith. What's in here? Well, that's a lot of ingots. I'll take these. Does it have teleport on it? It micro anvil and power does not have teleport. Oh, but nonetheless, good stuff, including some armor. All right. That's probably all the stuff worth reading from here. Then, anyways, I came here for a reason. I already forgot what that is. I was probably trying to get redstone. Yes. Let's head back towards our portal, and I'll dig a tunnel down, and we can mine some redstone. Apparently there's clay ore here in the mining world. I don't know why you don't just put clay, but who knows. Another nice thing about the mining world is that it has no mob spawns in it. At least no natural darkness mob spawns. So when you find a cave, you don't have to worry about a creeper sneaking up behind you and blowing you up. Apparently it also generates emerald ore. Nifty. We're in the mining biome, so I guess probably any biome-specific ores generate in the mining biome, if I had to guess. Which is nice. I ran out of torches, but because there's no mobs here, I don't need torches. I just had to go at least find that one redstone ore before I go back home. And in fact, with that, I think we can head home. Redstone in hand, we can now make the shop. So this is one of the main key mechanics of this pack. That feels backwards. I wanted to face me. Oh, that's still backwards. Hold on. I guess it always faces... Is that north? Nothing you can do about it? Alright, fine. It always faces north. But in here we can buy things. Ores, let's see. Most, maybe all ores. We start with $100, although we did get that check from one of the quests. Let's go cash it. I assume we sell it here. Do we sell the check? How do we cash the check? If right click? There we go. Alright. So we have $580 with which we can buy ores. Let's see. In the tech tab, we have upgrades, various patterns. Ooh, the inscribers. I like that. Or the inscriber patterns. Iridium shards. It takes 9 of these to make a ball of iridium for the I forget what that's for, the ME controller. There's some patterns here for like prefab buildings, and I tried some of them out in creative. None of them impressed me. And buy the worm. Oh, in fact, is that what the quest is telling me to do? To buy the worm from the shop? Yeah, okay. I guess based on that, we probably can't get worms from hoeing the ground. So let's buy a worm. There we go. And we get that $100 back and use the worm to grow our seeds. Wait, just kidding. I got it. The tiles that were tilled by the worm dropped another worm. So, I don't know. Can we... I'm gonna try a bit. Can we get worms from doing this? If not, can we... Is it only worm? Nope, there we go. Worms can come from this. Okay. I've been bamboozled. Should not have spent those $100 on worms. Oh well. Now that I have this, I may as well place the worms. They till and water the surrounding soil, so you don't have to actually plant next to water. So back to the quests here. nothing's free. I think that's just telling us that the shop, you have to actually pay for the things. I don't know. I agreed to the terms without reading it. That's what we do, right? So next there's a seller, which is a automated, well, you pipe items into it and you sell. So let's make one of these. Can we just make buckets? Oh, wow. We just make buckets. In fact, before we do that though, what about a smeltery? Can I make a smeltery? And if so, does it double ores? Smelting. It does double, and I see no reason we couldn't make a smeltery. It even, this is way more than you normally get, right? Like normally this is for 1 grout and this is for 4 or something. I see that these are custom recipes. Nice. I like it. Very convenient. While our grout smelts, let's take a little bit more time to explore what else is available to buy. On the magic tab, what immediately catches my eye are Gaia Spirits, Dragon Hearts, and Chaos Shards. What's a Miner's Ring? And I guess this doesn't quite look like all the Vis crystals, does it? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30 minus 129 plus 9, 29 plus 9, 38. It seems like less than there should be, but I'm not 100% sure. What's in the ETC tab? All the various mob drops. That's convenient. Food. Very good food, even. Squid ink spaghetti. Drop of evil. Building blocks. EXP. Filled soul vials. Ooh, enchants. Oh, that's very convenient. So if I want various enchants, I can just buy them. Alright. What can we sell? So we can sell almost all ingots and like dust, that kind of stuff. The rates don't look that great. I mean, like a gold ingot for 40 bucks. Oh wait, let's see. We can buy ores. 30, let's see, 30 for iron, 120 for gold. So if we can more than triple ores, it's worth it to just buy, process, and resell. I'm sure there's easier ways to generate money, considering that is kind of the purpose of this pack. All right, let's see. Under tech, we can sell purple, cocoa, bunch of stuff. Fuel rods, pink slime, ET fuel. Okay. Under magic, we can sell all the blood magic slates, the blood magic crystals. This seems like it could be a good way to earn some money. Bomium. And then we can sell various types of foods as well, I guess. Or wheat for a quarter each. Okay. I guess we'll keep that in mind. I'm sure the quest book will give us more guidance as to what exactly we should be trying to pursue. But let's try to get a smeltery built so that we can get some ore doubling going. In interest of keeping with the quest book, because I think there are some, like I have to complete these quests before I can unlock the quest here that starts the tech stuff. And basically, in order to stay in order with the textbook quest book, I'm just gonna make this without doubling some of these ores, which hurts a little bit because I'm smelting iron in a furnace, but oh well. Anyways, make a bucket and a hopper. Vanilla recipes. Feels good. Alright, so we can make a cellar. I assume this is, yeah. Insert items to sell. Alright, we're not gonna, well, I don't know. Maybe sometime later we'll do automated selling, but we're not gonna start automated selling yet, that's for sure. Oh look, that's apparently as far as we had to go to complete, or to unlock the next quest line. Alright, so we can now get a starting house. I think if I, oh, we can configure it slightly. What type of house do we want to start with? I like this one because it is square. Here, I'll take a flat ceiling. Can we preview? No preview button. Well, I don't want to build it without previewing it. Okay, let's take a different house that we can preview then. An igloo? Let's live in an igloo. Was it gonna melt here? No, right? We're in plains. I don't think snow melts in plains. This we can preview. I have a feeling we're not actually going to spend much time in here. Alright, good enough. Let's build it. Bam. Hey, we have a house. Alright, inside we got furnaces. I seem to recall, at least before, oh yeah, it automatically gives us a mining shaft, although I don't know if I want to go down that. I seem to recall at one point this mod, the furnaces it placed were busted. Let's see if that's still the case. Like, they would just smelt items at a ridiculous pace. And I'm not quite sure that was the case, or why that was the case, but nope, these are perfectly fair furnaces. Well done. Moving on, then, we get to the grout quest. So this very conveniently even rewards with 2 stacks of seared bricks, the glass, and the lava. I have a feeling that the author of this pack has played plenty of packs before, and he's like, yeah, this grout step, it sucks, I know. Throwing us a bone. I like it. It's good thinking. Anyways, let's start by making a basic smeltery. In fact, we have so many blocks, we can probably make it 5 by 5. And I have a tendency to not upgrade my smeltery once I get it built, so we just start with a large one. I don't have to worry about that. And then we can, a 5 by 5, we can make it taller as we go. If you had enough starting seared bricks to make a 7 by 7 smeltery. It's absolutely huge. But it's only 1 layer tall for now, but as more of this grout finishes processing, I'll eventually make it a couple layers tall. I think it's 49 pieces per layer, and it takes 28 seared bricks per layer. But yeah, per layer you can process 49 ores at a time. Makes it very fast. I'm really liking this pack so far, because if I make a few of these blank patterns, the quest book just rewards me with all these stations that we normally have to craft. Like, that literally just saved a minute of my life for no cost. So yeah, shout out to the pack author here. They're doing a great job so far. Anyways, let's lay all these out. Stencil table. In fact, let's lay it out right next to our smeltery. We put it under. Can we open the pattern chest under here? We can. Okay. So let's see. Stencil table, pattern chest, part builder, tool station, and I personally just like to include a crafting station as well. And then start making our patterns. So let's see. We want, what is the quest calls for copper, or an ingot cast and a pickaxe head cast. Seems reasonable. Make a pickaxe head. And we'll make it out of, can we make it out of wood? We can. And then I'll turn that into a cast. We'll melt down some gold. I usually, in the early game, automate my smelteries with just a redstone clock. So when the seared faucet receives a redstone signal, it toggles. So if it's off, it turns on. If it's on, it turns off. Which means if you just constantly pulse it, if it's capable of turning on, it'll turn on. So we can then, let's see, I think it takes 2 ingots each. Well, 2 ingots make a pickaxe head cast, and good. This should make a ingot cast, and it wants an iron pickaxe head. Our pickaxe heads, yeah, they're 2. In fact, let's just melt all the iron ore. Anything I don't cast into the pickaxe, I'll just turn into ingots. I praise for this pack author, really just, it can't stop. Venator, I think it's, I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you're out there, good job. You've done a good thing. The next thing I praise him for is the choice of binding and tool rod here. I mean, there's only so many reasonable options, but obsidian binding and copper tool rod are very good. I typically use a paper binding, but I think the obsidian here is fine too. It just makes it effectively, I think, gives you more durability. Anyways, there is our starter pick. All right, cool. Gives us a sharpening kit to repair it with. Now moving on, we need to make a generator. I guess we have to use this first recipe because we don't have aluminium yet. Actually, why don't we wrap up here for today instead? Smeltery and on day one, I think that's a good start. But yeah, I so far am loving this pack. The design has been great. You know, it gets us through the boring parts, so hopefully we can start working on the fun parts sooner rather than later. Anyways, that's it for episode 1, so I hope to see you in episode 2. Take care, and bye-bye.